It's mission 5 in Storm Above the Reich. And we have gotten past the vector part, now the vector map, and we are finally arrived to the formation, and now it is time to do the battle with 4, 8, and 1 coming on the way. So we've got a decent crew to launch an attack for a change in this game. Yes, welcome to the channel. I just got done watching In Enemy Hands with William H. Macy, and it's about the U.S. sailors and Germans working together on a U-boat. I'm just sitting there going, what? The whole time. I had fun watching it, but I mean, it's so implausible. Anyway, let's get started right on here. Here we go. So we moved, for our move, we had to enter the box, and we came on both low obliques or low flanks, because that'll allow us, my main group here that I want to swarm with, I'm going to wing him over to high tail and attempt to get that going. So this is turn 1, and so that's our move, and there's no return, of course, but now it is time to see the escort, which has just been lunching us every time it showed up. Hold on. It's a lot to ask, but a 9 or a 10 on this roll would be really neat. So, escort, 5. No, nothing doing. 5 is instead, I think the same thing we've been getting every time. No, not quite. Okay, so this is going to be an escort that arrives on turn 3. And it's going to be light, and T's are the P-38s. And somebody said the T is for twin boom, maybe? Twin engine? I don't know. So we're going to shuffle these guys up. Hang on. And so, and cut, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where are they going to go? Give me my boot. Boom. 6 is going to be 2 forward and 3 below trailing. All right. Like I said, no recovery, no blast in fact, but there is cohesion checks for 4 of these guys. And let's speed up this rolling here. We'll use red for the top leftmost guy and the black for the next. And we're just looking for 1s. Nope. And same thing down here. No 1s. Okay, so no cohesion is the same. No attacks. And so we are at turn. Oh, hang on. In that recovery phase, I would have subtracted 1 from my mission turn so that I could use one of these guys to crank up 4 more tactical points. So we're going to do the regrouping 1, 2, 3, 4. I may even want to do another one, but not for now. Okay, so now we are at turn 2. And it is time for us to move. And with my first group here, I'm going to move them to the tail. For 0 TP, we're going to go tail high. These guys, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to spend a tactical point here, and I'm going to move 2 of these guys up to the high sun level. And these guys, I think I'm just going to move, I'm just going to move them level. All right. We'll kind of get a little bit of symbiosis going here, a little timing going, if we can. So that ends that. Escort, no escort at this turn, no recovery. There is no blast and flak, and there is cohesion again. Looking for 1s. No. Second group. Nope. Okay, so there's no attacks, so we come to mission 3. And this is when the escort arrives. And this is when this guy who was delayed is going to come in now. And where would we have him come in? This is our move phase. And so for the move, it is time to attack. So we're going to go to the tail high attack. And approach here using Swarm. Same thing over here. We're going to come out of the sun with a high approach. On the oblique, that'll be 6 for this wave. Meanwhile, Ailers and Aaron's will spool up into the high position. And maybe just hang out there until we can organize another attack. Or shake off some of these escorts, which I'm not looking forward to. And no return, but here we are at the escort phase. Oh, I forgot to bring him in. I forgot to bring this guy in. Where is he going to move to? Let me think. I think I'm going to bring him in low nose. And I think that'll... I'm not sure why, but I will. Okay, now we go to the escorts. And this is the part I really dislike. Okay, so... for this one, 8. He goes below trailing. Okay, fair enough. We'll put him like that until we roll for this group. 6. Flank level on 8 to 10 o'clock. So he goes there. And... ooh, we need to move. Ooh, he's adjacent, isn't he? He's going to catch some guys. Not much I can do about that, is there? And we're checking for cohesion again. Nope. And the other 2 with damage on them. Nope. So we are finally at our attack. Alright, so I got a comment from someone who said on the last video I read the wrong vector map. Instead of just a malfunction, it should have been a straggler, a 1 intercept, escort intercept, and 1 radio. That's just too hard to rewind, so we're just going to have to live with that. But yep, that was a mistake I made. Anyway, we're on to our attack now. We finally got to our attack, and it's time to pick a box. We're going to pick this tail end box, and we're going to punch her down this guy. He's got an engine marker. That's going to yield up tactical points, which we're going to want. I mean, any of these would do, but we're going to go for the end result here. So, our 4-man team is going to come in and attempt a swarm on this guy, among other things. Let's see. Do I want... okay, so, coming from the tail. And now I have to double up somewhere. That's the problem with these three bomber elements. I have to double up somewhere. Because they all have to be adjacent. And where am I going to do that? Alright, we're going to double up here. Okay, they move to the approach box. Meanwhile, over here, these guys are going to come in from the flank. Out of the sun. And I've got cannons on one guy. And what are we going to do? Which way are we going to go? Alright, like so. And, oops. Yeah, just like that. Okay, there we are. We've done that. We're all going to go in determined. And we do have 1 collision check right here, which I am not looking forward to all. That's Doppler and Wizard. They don't have an ability to change that. Alright, so, nope, that's the wrong box. One bowl of stuff. This is our bowl. This is our bowl. This is our bowl. Ooh, I don't like this. This is a problem, I think. Hang on. Well, I gotta roll a 2 or higher on this one. Woo! Just missed that one. This will go to the element, though, and we'll stay for a little bit. Okay, so we passed the collision check. Thank goodness. With these 2, I'm gonna dive. Forward maneuver. With these, let's see here. Gonna roll dive with these 2, and that'll become apparent why. Not really, but necessarily. But with these, I think I'm gonna send them climbing to straight ahead to the nose. Like so. All right, now we check for advantage, and here's where I made a mistake. Everybody is coming in high. I will get the rot advantage. I will get the swarm, as these are all the same and all good. But I'm losing the position advantage because everybody's high. I totally neglected that. And hopefully that doesn't burn me later. But you know how these things go. Yes, you do. Okay. So let us resolve these attacks. All right. Who should we go with first? I think I'm going to go with Bar. Coming in on a threat 2. Now I want to make sure I get all these right. I've been screwing up on these. So we're going to get, this is going to be a tail attack. He's high. I didn't put any of the blue guys under there because everybody's high. I just know that. So, tail, high, threat level 2. 1, 2 is a hit. Now, come on, are you kidding me? Can I do anything about that? Not. Oh, here's the thing. I could. He's quick. I could send him back to evasive and get the hit. Damage. Now, here's, I think I'm interpreting this rule right. Once you get the advantage, you keep the advantage. If something changes with your formation after you've acquired the advantage, it doesn't go away. Let me double check that. Yes, as far as I know, see, if we'd done a collision check and we'd failed and somebody did something funny, we could have lost that when we went to the actual check of the advantage. But we earned it, and so it's there, so it doesn't matter what happens to this, you'll still get the advantage. So with that in mind, Bar is going to use his quick ability. Switch to evasive, which switches the card. I can do that. And instead of a hit, I am going to do damage. And I'm very much of the mind, if you can avoid a hit, you should avoid a hit. And so, damage on this bomber is engine with a roll of 6. A 2. Nope. Okay. That's another engine damage for 0, but we like to stack up. Now the question is, do I want to burn up some swarm here? I think I do. So, first swarm. I'm going to do some damage here. Another one. And this is a fuselage for 1 for the gunner. Okay, well, we're pinging along on this thing, but not really taking him down. I'm going to go ahead and burn up my last swarm advantage. Let's see if we can get a serious hit on this guy. Another 6 of the engine. And we roll a 1. And we still got all these 0 damage markers on it, so we're just peppering the guy, but he's just not breaking out. Okay, so that ends his attack. Okay. Now we move on to Unger. I mean, I can do it. There's no order. You can do any of them in any order you want. And Unger knows. No, not nose, tail. His threat level is actually pretty big. It's a 3. And there you go. Tail. High. Determined. 3. Okay. He's going to take 2 hits. I'm going to cancel 1 with the rod advantage. And I like to just spend them as soon as I get into trouble. Usually. I'm going to get a hit, unfortunately. And it's a 6 on the elevator. That's not so hot. But we are going to do some damage on this bomber here. And we got a wing at 10 for destruction. Ooh, a 10 would be cool. Woohoo! gotcha. I gotcha. So, destroyed. In back into the cup with you. Okay, completely destroyed. We don't even have to look at that. Alright, where are we going to do? I'm playing with the, first of all, Elaine. Yeah, I'm very much of the battle. Jerry Seinfeld, battleship protocols.
B6?
Hicks, you sank my submarine.
Elaine?
Destroyed by Unger. I hope he lives. That'd be nice. We do the bomber shift. When the lead plane in an element is destroyed, it's going to shift to someone else. But that doesn't happen until cohesion, so we will play with that later, if I remember. That's a pretty persnickety one to remember for an optional rule. So, let's... one victory point for us. 2 Stoffel EP earned. And what's his name? Is it Unger? Unger, yes. We'll earn another 2 points. He's up to 4. We'll be earning his Iron Cross in no time. Okay. So, that is destroyed. Now what? Now I actually got a plane here that's not attacking anything. Okay. We still have Stoffel guys here. Remember, these are going that way. Okay, I got Doppler and Wurzer here. Neither one with a special ability, and we're going after this bomber here with a -1 to the threat level, which would be a 1. Let's start with Doppler on the tail. Doppler on the tail with a threat level 1 in determined mode is damage. Alright. I'm going to launch this formation. Okay, we got a fuselage 10. Wouldn't be so cool if I got another 10. And there we go, the roll. 8, not quite. Okay, so instead that is 2 on F? Fuel? I think it's just fuselage. Yeah. Fuselage takes a lot of damage in the pursuit mode, so it's not that cool. Alright, and the guy underneath is Wurzer. Wurzer doing the same thing. We've already burned up the swarm, but, you know, we're getting some pretty good attacks in. We're 1 threat. High. Okay, we're going to pass through and do a damage. Okay, passing through with Unger. He's roll diving. Now, I messed this up before. Let me think about where he goes here, I do believe. Yes, if I was not roll diving, I was just diving, I'd go here, but I go here instead. Okay, so we'll go here, unfortunately, into the 3 threat. Well, that's a 2 threat, so that's going to be a pain in when we get into continuing fire. Come back here and point in the right direction so I don't forget where you're going. Okay, but another damage marker. And we pull 10 on the wing with a potential to destroy on a 10. 7. No dice. Okay, let me do 1 on the wing. And I like wing damage. It doesn't take much to bring them down in pursuit. Okay, so that's all the guys in that group doing the swarm. Now we're moving on to the guys coming in from the oblique. And oblique, I don't have much hope in oblique attacks. I still have to draw for this guy, even though I destroyed him. So it's a threat level of 1. And it's on the oblique. And we're high. And the threat is 1. And there's no damage. There's a pass-through. And I'm going to run out of ammo. Okay, so he's diving straight ahead. He cuts through like that. So he will go like the way I have been doing it for everyone, wrongly. But now he's at no ammo. All right, well, that stinks for him. It's not a hit. Okay. That leaves, who's this guy? He's got cannons. Rule. He's going after this bomber here with the 2 on him. On oblique, and the threat again. Oh, no, the threat over here is it's still 1. Because the effect of this one only accounts for the surrounding hexes, not that hex. So it's still a 1. Oh, it'd be so great to get a hit on this one with his cannons. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. No. And he's not an expert of anything. No, he isn't. He's just going to pass through. He dives, so he's going to end up here in that box. It's a pass through of 2. And unfortunately, he's going to take a hit. Oh, wait a minute. He is out of the sun, so we might be able to cancel that. So, yeah, we'll roll and hope for an even. An even. Okay, so he's going to cancel that hit. Nice. Okay. And we're just, as a reminder, we'll take the out of the sun off this guy. He wasn't able to use it. All right. So, is that everyone? I think that is everyone. How did he get over here exactly? Okay. Doppler. Okay, he didn't move. That's why. He's like that. And it goes like that. He didn't move. Okay, so relatively successful. It looks like we have a threat of 1 hit, the one guy that made a kill. Hopefully that's not going to bite us. But that is the end of the attack. Now the burst phase. Now we're into the breakaway phase. In the breakaway phase, each fighter suffers continuing fire. Now I'm doing the sequence as best I can. As far as I know, I got to do continuing fire on everybody and then do the breakaway. That's how I'm reading the sequence of play. And I'm totally in Mark Herman mode, who's going to write on his tombstone, follow the sequence of play. And I can't blame him. He has to say that over and again, because everyone asks some rules questions, and I'd say 90% of them can be solved if you were playing according to the sequence of play. Sorry for that little rant there, but okay. So let's do continuing fire for everyone, and let's just here. I can't see anything here. Okay, that's a threat level 1. We'll start with rule. Threat level of 1. Is it 1/1 or is it no? Yeah, it's truly 1. And he's diving to the other side. I'm gonna remember. Continuing fire 1. He's oh no, not a bounce, please. After continuing fire, if diving or dive, if an escort mark is in below trailing station, yes, it attacks this fighter afterwards. If not exiting or dogfighting, fighter breaks away to tailor it. And return. Okay, well, he attacks, and I think the idea is we're supposed to resolve them immediately. I'm guessing. Yes, we resolve this immediately. 4. Yeah, he's going to outnumber us. It's coming from below trailing, however. Escorting, initiating aerial combat directly from here are never higher. So, yes, we will have that advantage at least. So we're rolling here with the P38. And hopefully you see this die roll. No, oh, he has cannons, by the way. So that's actually not a 9, but it's an 8. Well, it doesn't matter. It's the same either way. It's a breakaway. So everybody's going home. You go home. That's nice. Having 1 fewer plane, I can say that. And Rule will go home, having accomplished not much. Well, let us do Zick next. He does continuing fire in a threat box of 1. And determined. Ooh, dodge it. Does this happen? Roll a die. Huh? Check this. Yeah, so we're flying through some debris, which really annoys me. What did Zick do, by the way? Did he come from that? See, I can't remember. When I put I think he's just, yeah, he's diving. Everyone diving was going from oblique to oblique. Okay, so you gotta roll a die. It's odd, so he's gonna take a hit. Shoot. Okay. A 4 on the wing. Okay. The evasive bar is in a box that has a threat level of 2. Nuts. That is going to be a hit. I am not climbing. Yeah, I am climbing. Okay. If climbing or climb rolling. Oh, no, wait a minute. He's evasive, remember? Nothing there, but what does this do? If climb or climb rolling, after resolving, the fighter switches to evasive mode and then breaks away to tail low. So this is going to make us go to tail low. Okay. And evasive. So he's going to spend a lot of time coming back. Alright. That ends his continuing fire. And let's see. I already did him. Haven't done these guys yet, so why is he climbing? Oh yeah, he's climbing. He's just going that way. Okay, it's what's it? Ungar suffers continuing fire in a threat box of 2. That's gonna hit. He's climbing too. That changes. The climber breakaway. And it's just a straight climb, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's a climb of 2, which brings him up to the 4. It's still a hit. So he's got 2 hits on him now. And the fuel 6. Oh, brother. Okay. A Wurzer. Same thing. 2. It's going to be a hit, and he's a roll. Darn it, I wish these would stop moving so I can remember where to go. No, he's not climbing, so no deal there. But he does take a hit. Shoot, man, this continuing fire is really slicing us up. And that is a cockpit 9. That is not going to be good for him. Okay. And did I do Doppler? I don't think I did Doppler. I should break away. It's so hard to keep track of, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do their continuing fire and then break them away, because it just makes sense. He's in a threat level of 2 as well. He's roll diving. If diving, change to evasive mode. Already in evasive mode. Now, does dive mean diving or just roll dive? No, it doesn't count. He's going to take a hit. Yeah. Man, lots of hits. Unfortunately. 2 fuselage. That's not too bad. Hopefully that'll be. Alright. I think that's everybody. And now we break away. And I gotta incorporate. I think I have to incorporate both of those moves into the system, because I'll just lose track. So he's going to go. He's diving. No, he's climbing. No, he's diving. He's diving. He's going to go to the return box over here, up top in the flank. This guy was climbing. But they're going this way to the high nose. Yes. Okay, so he's going to go return high, nose, and 2 hit markers on. Okay. He's going this way and this way. So he's going, and he's diving, so he's going to the low return box on the flank oblique with a bad hit on him. And finally, this guy is going this way, but he's going to, again, show up at the low return box on the flank with a hit marker on him as well. Okay. All right, we got some great hits in, but unfortunately not. We did destroy one, and so we got a point there. That's excellent. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Got plenty of hits on our aircraft, unfortunately. Hopefully we don't lose too many guys, and we have to worry about some escorts. But that's going to do it for today, and thanks for watching.